Hi, welcome to another episode of Restaurant Secrets. Today we're so excited to have Chef Daren Liew here visit us at the Clay Oven Kitchen. Chef Daren is the chef patron of Nanyang Blossom, which is a double Rosetta Award-winning restaurant in Knightsbridge.
Yep.
So, and I believe you've on the Michelin Guide list this year.
Yep.
So
We
congratulations.
just opened
man.
for like almost 8 months ago.
Wow.
Yeah. So we are doing Nanyang cuisine. So it's about Singapore, in my hometown Penang, Malacca, and Singapore, that type of cuisines. So it's a lot more on like spices, seafood, and a lot of char grill and barbecue. It's in a traditional way.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, glad you're here. We've got a lot of barbecues around us, so it's, we'll be doing lots of barbecue. Tell us, what secrets are you willing to give away today? I don't need to get in trouble with anyone, with your investors or anything.
No problem. So today I'm going to share 2 dishes.
Yeah.
So one dish is about a very Cantonese style of a barbecue pork. So we use the pork belly.
Okay.
We have a very special, unique sauces that I pre-make already because it takes time to put on a mixer. So we got a sugar caramelized, 5 spice powder, and some of the cinnamon and orange star. So to marinate for like 2 hours, and then we pre-cook on a char grill. So we have like soy sauce, Cantonese roast wine, 5 spice powder, and then I will use some fresh shallot, chop it, and fresh garlic, and then we mix for almost 2 hours. And then I'll show you how the way we char grill the pork belly into caramelizations, and you will let me know.
Oh, definitely.
We'll try
I'm
it.
very
We'll try
excited,
it.
very excited.
Yeah.
We'll put all the ingredients and the recipe in the description,
Yes,
so
of
don't
course.
worry. But like, it's just, it's really great to have Chef himself showing us how to do it.
So now I'm going to show you how we marinate it. This is the way that we marinate in the restaurants.
Okay.
Okay. So we have this normal pork from Hampshire. So we use the pork belly. So I try to pick the best pork belly, like the marbling level.
Yes.
So we need to be at 5 layer. So the pork, the fats, the meat. Try your best to pick the nice one.
So it's interesting. So you actually look for 5 layers in the pork belly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So after we cut it, we slice it, and then we just
Is it some
tenderize
it?
Some of the way is a traditional way to tenderize the pork belly.
Darren, you just told me before we went on camera that you actually grew up in the restaurant business in Malaysia.
In Malaysia. So my dad used to be a barbecue chef. So we have restaurants in Malaysia. So it's specialized on barbecue. So previously,
Your dad was a barbecue chef. Oh, amazing.
yeah, yeah. So previously we used the traditional way, like using the charcoal husk for the caramelizations to make the smokiness of the pork.
Was it coconut?
Yeah, it's a
Oh, yeah,
coconut.
coconut
It's a coconut. Yeah.
Interesting.
So that is a very interesting way.
So you said that helped add to the flavor.
To the flavor, to all the because the Cantonese style of barbecue, we use the traditional, like as I say, it's a coconut husk, and then we char grill on the traditional way using the coconut and the charcoal.
Yes.
So to make the heat, and then we got the bricks. So we char grill like suckling pig, roast duck, Peking duck, and then the pork. This is the best, the famous one. Yeah.
Okay. But
So-
I guess we're going to adapt that for the modern cooking environment. So
Yeah.
we'll do it on our bespoke rotisserie, which we use gas to light the solid fuel, and then we'll be cooking purely on charcoal.
Yeah, correct.
So yeah, look forward to seeing that.
So we have the sauce, as I mentioned already. It contains soy sauce, a lot of sugars, roast wine. Roast wine is a very important ingredients for this recipe.
Where would the viewers at home typically look to be able to buy these ingredients?
Normally in London, we can get a lot of this stuff ingredients in Chinatown or some Oriental supermarket.
Or in supermarkets.
Yeah.
Okay, so some soy sauce,
Some soy sauce.
the sugar, any particular type of sugar?
Normally, I will use the coconut sugar.
Coconut sugar.
Yeah, because it goes very well with this kind of like barbecue pork.
Okay.
And then I got some salted yellow beans and
Salted yellow beans.
yellow bean paste
Okay.
and garlic, shallot, roast wine, sugar, soy sauce, Peking duck sauce, which is a kind of like hoisin sauce,
A hoisin sauce.
sweet bean sauce. So we mix everything.
Let's make a nice, beautiful.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. You've been influenced. So you're saying Cantonese style cooking.
Yeah.
So is this all from being from Malaysia? So
From-
your background is
Yeah, because my great grandfather is from Guangzhou, China.
it's like southern China.
Southern China.
Interesting.
So they are specialized on barbecue as well. So one of the very good ingredients they have is the roast wine. So they get the top grade roast wine from that area. So you try, and then you can smell the aroma.
So I find very interesting with Malaysian cooking. It's different influences from all over the world, whether it's China, maybe even Indonesia and different regions. You get like some bit of a melting pot, no?
Yeah, exactly.
I went a couple of years ago to Malacca and KL.
Oh, Malacca, yeah.
Both amazing places. Malacca was got a lot of photos of myself next to the sign of Malacca for all my Greek friends. There's something, maybe it's a bit rude for TV, but it has a different meaning in Greek.
Oh, yeah.
But no, it's amazing. The cuisine in Malacca is amazing, and same with KL.
Yeah, but there's in my restaurants we got a Malacca dish. We call it the satay.
Yes.
So I use the Malacca style of satays to do char grill, and then it's one of my signature in my restaurant at the moment.
Oh, okay.
So it comes on a skewer. So we char grill with all the spices like cumin, coriander. The most important is the lemongrass. So we use a lot of lemongrass fresh ingredients to marinate, and then like overnight. After that, we char grill on a skewer, stick by stick, and then we caramelize with the our homemade peanut sauce.
Oh, sounds amazing.
You need to try it.
Yeah,
It's a very good.
Well, I've got to come to the restaurant for that one.
Yeah, of course.
Malacca was also very famous for this. We mentioned this satay cello.
Satay chulap.
This is
That's one of my favorites. It's very unique.
Yeah,
And
very
then just only in Malacca.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
satay chalup. Is you go and pick your own
Yep.
raw ingredients from the
Wow.
refrigeration, and then you pick it yourself, and you actually put into it's like a fondue, like
Fondue, yeah.
a fondue of spicy peanut sauce,
Peanut sauce and a tamarind.
Tamarind. Oh,
Yeah.
it's beautiful. It's something that
Oh, I need to fly back now.
yeah, definitely. I'm getting hungry
Yeah.
even like this. Even thinking of that also
Yeah.
is making me more hungry.
We use the fresh shallot and then the fresh garlic to chop, and then to enhance the flavor of the marination. And then I use the Hampshire pork belly, which is my favorite. Yeah. But if you have a very good pocket, you can use the Spanish Iberico pork
Oh yeah,
if you
definitely.
want.
That'd be a high budget one.
High budget one.
So now you've added the shallots and the
So
garlic.
I
to
have the marination sauce and pork belly, fresh garlic, fresh shallot, and then I put in some cinnamon stick.
cinnamon stick.
Yep. And some anise star as well.
So star anise.
Yep, star anise. And then I got some this is paprika powder.
Okay. Any particular type of paprika?
Just the normal mild one
Normal mild paprika.
Yep.
Okay.
to get some nice color. After that, that's the marinations. So I will marinate it, and then because it contains a lot of sugar, so we need to toast it like 20 minutes for a while, and then toast it again to get all the sugar balance.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Well, you get to work.
yeah.
Another good workout. A lot of people
Yeah.
have good workouts on.
So
God, it smells
you
amazing.
can smell the
Yeah, it
amazing
smells great. Really
the
does.
flavor. So normally we will marinate for 2 hours in the restaurants before we do the char grill.
But we have some we've made earlier.
Yeah,
The trick of the trade.
the trick, yeah. So today I'll show you the real thing. Yeah.
You mentioned 2 dishes. What's the second dish we're going to be doing?
The second dish is one of the our Malaysian style of like very traditional Percik Chicken. Percik.
Okay.
Percik Chicken is as again as I say, we have a lot of spices because Southeast Asian cooking and Malaysian cooking, we have so many spices to use for. So it's very unique. And then we char grill with a lot of spices like fresh chili, ginger, galanga, lemongrass is very important, cumin seed, and then coconut milk. But in Malaysia, we use the fresh coconut,
Oh, wow.
which is the best thing. Yeah, I'll show you.
Okay, we'll show that.
Yeah.
So I just want to know, so we're going to be grilling on another grill. So what I'll do, I'll light our rabata, our dual
Yep.
fuel gas and charcoal rabata.
Yep.
So I'll fill it with charcoal now and get it lit.
Yep.
So within 8 minutes, the grill will be ready to use on charcoal
Oh,
on
fantastic.
the rabata. So I'll get that kind of lit now.
Yeah, thank you.
I've just put the charcoal into the grill. So
Yeah,
with our
perfect.
gas system, it's going to be ready within 8 minutes to cook on.
Okay.
So now tell me about this second dish that I'm very excited to hear about. It was a bit of a surprise. I thought you were just going to be doing the pork,
Oh,
the
no.
Cantonese style pork. So
Yeah. On the next dish, we will have like a Malaysian style of char grill chicken. So this is the stick that I'm going to use for.
yeah, I've not. It's a
Yeah. So it's a very special
split.
stick,
It's a split.
and then it's made from the bamboo.
Mm.
So I will marinate the chicken thigh with skin on, and then with a lot of spices that I show you. This is the pre-made, the Percik paste that I already made because it takes a lot of times to add
Yes.
on. So it contains lemongrass, again,
Lemongrass,
onion, fresh onions,
fresh. Any particular red, white,
just a red onion,
red onion,
and then garlic, ginger,
garlic, ginger,
turmeric powder.
turmeric powder. That sort of gives it the
Color and then
colour.
the caramelized. The taste is very, very unique. But in Malaysia, we use a lot of like fresh turmeric, so to get the more aroma as well.
and it's very good food.
Yeah, and then cumin powder,
Okay.
coriander powder, and then we marinate for 1 day overnight.
Wow. Okay.
So I have one packet is already pre-made,
Oh, great.
so which is already pre-made overnight.
Oh.
So we char grill, and then I'll show you the flavor. With the marination, we have coconut milk as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we will mix the coconut milk and some seasoning, salt and sugar into the marination.
So this is what this marination already has all of that in it.
This paste is already pre-made and we already cook.
So you have to cook.
We have to char grill.
No, the actual marinade itself has to be cooked
No need, just
Oh.
blitz it in the blender.
in the blender.
So everything mix it with the right measurement. So first of all, we have the chicken thigh.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's always good. Chicken thigh's got a nice
Chicken
bit of
thigh.
fat on it.
Yeah, a little bit of fat. So
Deboned, obviously.
we debone it, right? Just cool it a bit to get all the marination in.
For it.
So we use some shallot,
Shallots.
ginger, lemongrass, onions.
So how long now have you been in the UK?
Oh, I've been to the UK when I joined my first restaurants in Hakkasan.
Yeah.
So I was invited to London as the executive sous chef. Before I come to London, I was working with a Mandarin Oriental hotel in Malaysia and Singapore.
Okay.
So I worked as a Chinese chef for Cantonese restaurants in Mandarin Oriental as well. And then I was invited to London
Yeah. Girls.
to join a Hakkasan group. So in Hakkasan, we're doing contemporary Cantonese cooking.
Yes.
So as well, I do a lot of openings in Europe. It's mainly like in Mykonos. I went to Mykonos.
No, beautiful island.
Yeah,
Amazing.
beautiful islands. And then done a lot of openings as well before, and very exciting.
And then you decided to bite the bullet and go and do it yourself.
Yeah, because I love my cuisine very much, and then I love to share with all the world about the Southeast Asia's the cooking.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's an amazing cuisine, and I
Yeah.
can see your passion for it.
Yeah, I really love to cook. What I do in the restaurants, I need to achieve consistency. Consistency is the key part of the restaurants or anything, any establishment for a restaurant, anything, because when a customer they comes, they eat, today is very nice, tomorrow I expect the same consistent. I achieve, not say 100%, but almost 90% of my consistency in the restaurants.
Amazing.
So we get a lot of good reviews and then happy customer to
Yeah.
get back
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
So
You kindly invited a friend of mine.
oh yeah,
Like Jordan went to visit, and you said you made
yeah,
just a bespoke menu for him.
correct.
And you know, they were really, he was like taken away by, had an amazing
Yeah,
time.
I cook for him personally in the restaurants last 2 weeks, last 3
Yeah, a
weeks
couple
ago.
weeks ago. No, they were very impressed, and they're quite hard to impress.
Correct.
That's
So
no
yeah,
offense, Jordan.
I bring them to the journey of the Southeast Asia's cuisine. So I explain to them.
Yeah, he was waxing lyrical about it and what you did, and
Yeah.
yeah, it was amazing.
We
So
have-
you do that quite often. You create bespoke menus for clients.
Yeah, I always like to do something new and then some to challenge to myself,
Yeah.
and then to let customer to have some different types of food every time they come to surprise them, and then their customer as well. Yeah, that's
Amazing.
life as a chef.
How do you sometimes decide what to prepare for people? Is it
Oh,
you
all the
being
food is in my
create-
mind.
Yeah.
So I love to cook. Every day I'm learning something new. So I always go to YouTube, Instagram, connection with my chef connection in all over the world. So yeah,
And you're drawing on all your
exactly.
different culinary experience.
Yeah,
And
I'm like a chef artist. So I love to
That's
cook.
it.
I love to display my
Picasso
my
of the
stuff.
chef world.
Yeah.
Got an artist here today.
Yeah. So we have the turmeric powder.
Okay.
Okay.
A teaspoon.
Yep. So we have the coconut milk. So the coconut milk is the very important element for this Percik chicken because it's get the coconut aroma first of all, and then the char grill, the caramelizations because it contains sugars. So yeah. Okay, I pre-made the sauce. I make little bit into it.
Something you made
you
earlier.
can smell the spices, the
Yeah,
aroma.
that smells beautiful.
Yeah, we have some sea salt. That's it, easy. So we just marinate
Just mix it up.
to mix it up. So this is the natural color. So the color is from the turmeric.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That looks amazing. And again, this dish is traditional to.
This is called Percik Chicken. So it's very traditional to Malaysia cooking.
Malaysian.
Malay's cooking, so it's very unique. That's why I try to bring it over to UK to London to share with everyone. And then my customer, everyone, they like it so much. So
Okay.
I serve it on we call it Baba chicken.
Baba, it's like, does that mean?
Yeah, Baba is like Malacca. So it's the combinations of Malay culture and Chinese culture together. So we call it Baba and Nyonya. So because this cooking is very similar to this kind of the culture.
Okay.
So I combine and I recreate the names, but the spice aroma is very traditional and very authentic.
So here's some of the Cantonese Char Siu Pork belly marinade that you've done earlier. So that's
Wow.
great. We've got that.
Wow, you can
Now I
smell
think we're going to see how you do.
the aroma.
yeah.
It's very good.
Oh, it's
You
great. Yeah.
Yeah, the spices, the star anise, cinnamon stick.
So now you're going to skewer it.
Yep.
You've signed a release form that you're not going to
Yeah.
skewer this for your hand. It's going to be skewered onto. I don't know if you remember Ninja Turtles. This
Ninja
was
turtle.
this was
Yeah.
Raphael's weapon.
Oh, perfect.
So we're going to be skewering the pork belly onto this skewer,
Correct.
and then putting it onto our rotisserie grill
Yep.
for the to see how the roast pork belly comes off on the rotisserie. Careful now, chef.
Yeah. No worry.
Oh,
can-
you're a pro. You were brought up doing this.
Yeah.
It brings back memories when you start cooking similar dishes that you learned from your father. Some of these dishes.
Yeah, exactly. I always love to cook this dish because everyone's like it, and then you can eat it every time. Lunch, dinner, supper, every time. So normally we will cook a bowl of the spice ginger rice, and then the lemongrass rice to go with. And then it's very versatile. Or even a bowl of noodles, egg noodles. You can have it all day.
There's something about pork fat
Yeah,
rendered pork fat.
Correct.
It's just something that is very Moorish.
yeah. But the most important part is you need to choose the marbling's pork belly,
Yes.
so you can have the balance of the fats and the
And
meat.
5 layers.
5 layer. That's very
So
important.
fat with the meat, with the fat
Yeah.
and the meat.
So normally we will always ask our butcher to select the best part for us, and then when it comes to the kitchen, and then once again we select ourselves. If not, we will reject the pork belly.
So sourcing good products very important for you.
Yeah, it's very important.
The beauty of this, we can rack up so much meat onto even just one skewer,
Yeah.
let alone having multiple skewers. So you get a lot of product.
When you have the liquid, you just put it back. So later you will get a sticky finishing, caramelized.
Well done. You managed that
Oh,
without putting it
Last
through your
one.
hand. Bravo, the master.
yeah.
You ready to take
Ready.
it? You can take it across and then...
Sure.
So now, after 8 minutes of having the gas on to light the charcoal, our charcoal is now lit, which in the modern commercial restaurant environment is amazing. So you don't have to have guys there an hour and a half before service, you know, using fire lighter, kindling, prepping the grill. This, 10 minutes before you need it, 8 minutes before, bang, you've used the gas, light your charcoal, it's ready to go. And what's also really cool about it is you don't have to, towards the end of service, you don't have to ramp up a red hot charcoal pit, which you then need to babysit with the ventilation on, or some poor chap in the kitchen has to physically remove the embers. With this, towards the end of service, increase the gas, that helps burn the charcoal off. So then at the end of service, you can switch off the gas, charcoal's burnt away, you can switch off the extract and everyone can go home once all the embers are burnt away. So it just helps with the speed of that system. So chef, now just after about 35 minutes,
Yep.
this the caramelized pork belly
Yep. So we go
is looking fantastic, and
char grill stickiness.
that just looks,
You can smell the aroma.
oh, it smells amazing.
Yeah.
It's like candy. Well, you made a wonderful presentation.
Yeah.
You can imagine someone doing that all day long
Yeah.
with a big cleaver. This is more refined slightly. Oh, I need to get that beautiful caramelized sauce. Well done, well done. When's the pub we get to try? I'm going to take this.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks beautiful. Well, let's. I'll grab some forks.
So that's the best part.
The most caramelized.
Try.
Oh, thank you, thank you, chef. It really is an honor to have had you visit the clay oven kitchen.
Thank you for inviting.
Oh wow! I should have waited for you. Sorry,
Don't worry.
couldn't resist. Beautiful. And this was marinated how long?
For 2 hours.
2 hours.
Wow.
Got everything there. You've got every texture, the crispiness, the sweetness. So, chef, what's this? This is not the marinade. This is a separate sauce for the
Yeah.
chicken.
Oh yeah, this is almost the same like the marinations. So I just add in the chicken stock and some fresh tamarind juice, and then with the marination spice together, and then just to boil it and add a bit of salt and sugar to the seasoning,
Okay.
and then we can like a consistency, and then we pour on the chicken to the chicken.
So now we've taken the chicken off the grill, and you're doing this is a garnish for the chicken.
Garnish for the chicken.
Well, what's
So
what is the garnish?
For the chicken garnish, we have some pickled mango, which is we use the fresh mango, and then I just pickle it overnight with some vinegar, salt, and some honey star as well.
Okay.
Or the pickle juice, and then you can get the acidity of the mangoes and then consistency, refreshing of the mango as well, sweetness, and then just to add a bit touch of the chili to get the spice. Yeah.
I like chili.
Oh, you like chili? You like spicy?
We had the Tandoor chef doing a very spicy keema naan mixture. Like the more chili, the better. Shout out to Chef Khan from last week.
Wow. So we mix some with the mango together, right? So yeah, we are ready to cut the chicken. So we have the very
The sauce.
piping hot sauce.
Oh, it looks delicious. And the mango, pickled mango to add a bit of acidity.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks
Yeah.
amazing.
Here you go.
It's
Enjoy.
brilliant. You know, Commonwealth's got to try now. Please, after you, Chef.
Yeah,
No. Thank God, it's an honor. Wow. Be really looking forward to this all day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. The coconut flavor.
Everything in the mouth, man. It's a symphony going on.
Yeah.
Not to sound cheesy, but
Back to the
it really
basic.
is.
Yeah.
That mango, the pickled mango really does
Correct.
help to kind of cut that.
The kick
give
as
that-
well.
Give that acidity.
I really like this dish.
Mm.
You can go well with a bowl of plain rice, and then with chicken and some
it.
vegetables. That's it for the day.
So you're seeing that, Ken?
Enjoy.
You'll be enjoying this in a second. Thank you for coming.
Thank
It's been a
you.
real honor
Yeah.
to have you at the Clay Oven Kitchen,
Thank you.
and I'm sure we can be hearing lots and lots of Chef Daren Liew in the future.
Thanks for inviting also, and then hope you can make it. Try at home to use the clay oven.
Yeah.
And then this is a very super machine that I used before, and then I like it. The meat texture of everything when in contact with the clay ovens things is keep all the moist, very juicy, and perfection on char grill.
Great.
I love it so much.
So guys, remember the name Chef Daren Liew.
Daren Liew. Cheers.